I was asked a question about how to manage information within Revit using Ideate software, specifically how to set up sheets. So I'm going to show you that now. If you look at what's up on screen, this is an out-of-the-box Revit architectural template, and there's nothing in the Sheets section. So I'm going to go up to View, create a sheet, use their out-of-the-box title block, and then now it pops up here. So I'm going to come down here and rename it and call this A 0.001. Call it sheet list because that's usually where we begin a set. So now that I've got that guy there, I'm going to come up to Ideate and I'm going to click on the BIMLink tool. So you'll see when the BIMLink tool pops up, there's a little bit of help stuff and there's kind of nothing there, which is a little bit weird, but I'm going to click on New. And in the next menu, there are various ways you can kind of dig around for kind of preset methods of creating the BIMLink. And what the BIMLink is, it's actually going to take data from Revit, it's going to push it out into an Excel file, allow you to edit it, and then drag it back into Revit. So I'm going to come into and click onto by category on the left, and then I'm going to scroll down and find sheets. And when I click on that, you can see it's got some predefined settings. So if I click on the basic one that says sheets, over in the description on the right, it says edit sheet number, name, issue date, and verify whether it appears in sheet lists. So I'll click next. And now it's giving me a preview of kind of like what my Excel file is going to look like. It gives me just a kind of basic list of stuff. Of course, the element ID is very important because everything from a wall to a sheet in Revit has a unique ID. That's how it tracks all the data associated with it. And then there are numerous other categories of information that you can shove over into this and spit out into Excel. But I'll keep it the way it is. I'll click done. And I'm back to my main menu. So if I click on that definition and click export, and it's going to go to your documents folder. I'll just click sheets. This is kind of a throwaway file. I'll overwrite it, the one that I made before, and I'll click open file. And now you see this looks exactly like the preview. So it's got my ID, my sheet number, my sheet name. So I'll grab this line, this row in Excel, and I'll just drag it down once. And where the ID is, I'm going to type new in all caps. So, and you'll see that what's nice about Excel is it does numeration for you, right? So it says 002, and maybe I'll come over here and type general info, because that's the kind of stuff you put at the front end of a set. Sorry, my typing is abysmal. And then I'll grab that row and proliferate it and it enumerates it down. And you can build out the entire structure of the set if you want. Once you've done that, you can click save and then shut down Excel. And now I'll import that Excel back in. And this is kind of a throwaway file, so don't worry about having to keep that up. You only need to do this once and you can toss the Excel file. So it gives me a little preview about what's going to happen, and that's cool to me. So I'll say import. And if you look down your browser, it seems like nothing happened. Well, okay, I'll close the Ideate tool. Well, still nothing happened, but that's okay. If I come back up to View and go to Sheet, you'll see that down at the bottom, placeholder sheets, and I spelled general wrong. I'll go Shift Select, grab these guys, click OK, and now it's populated this. And actually, here's a really great example. Now that I have this stuff set up, I can come back into Ideate, click on BIMLink, do the same thing again, Sheets, export. I'll overwrite my file, open it, and then I can come in here and correct that spelling error, drag it down, save, close, click on this again, import, and now my spelling is corrected on the sheet. So this is a really, really quick way. And it's very, very useful. Actually, one of the more treacherous things in Revit is levels and having to rename levels, because if you accidentally destroy a level, you've destroyed information that's attached to that level. They're the primary host of information within Revit. So this is a great tool to do that kind of thing. And in general, just like finding and correcting errors or just adding to, doing mass renaming, things like that. So thank you for listening, and I wish you luck.